How to feed a baby kitten without a mother, Part 2. Feeding the kitten properly. 1. Mix the kitten replacement formula. Every kitten replacement formula comes with instructions on how much formula you need to mix and how many cubic centimeters or millimeters of water to get the best results. Make sure that you follow these directions exactly, to ensure that the kitten gets the correct amount of nutrition. The milk should be warmed to about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Celsius, or body temperature. You should always mix the formula just before feeding time. If it has been sitting for more than 3 hours, don't use it. 2. Hold the kitten correctly while feeding. When you feed the kitten, hold it horizontally with the belly facing downwards and the head tilted slightly upwards. Basically, it is the complete opposite position to how you would hold a human baby when feeding him. 3. Feed the kitten a few drops of milk at a time. Try feeding the kitten a few drops of milk at a time using a syringe or a dropper. If you are using a feeding bottle, insert the nipple into the kitten's mouth and gently squeeze it to allow milk to flow. Make sure that the flow from the bottle slow and steady, as too strong a flow will cause the milk to come out from the kitten's nostrils. In case this happens, stop feeding immediately and give the kitten a break for a few minutes. Once you resume feeding, try to regulate the flow more carefully. 4. Be careful not to overfeed the kitten. Most people do not know how much formula should be given to a newborn kitten and often end up overfeeding the kitten. Check the directions on your kitten formula to determine how much to feed your kitten. As a general rule, a newborn kitten will nurse for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, never more than that. During the first week, feed the kitten 32 cc of formula per day, broken up into small amounts bottle-fed every 2 hours. 5. There should never be a gap of more than 4 hours between feedings. Keep increasing the formula gradually so that you reach 80 cc per day by week 3 and 100 cc per day by week 4. 5. Burp the kitten after feeding. Once you have fed the kitten, you need to help it eliminate gas by burping. Hold the kitten with its belly facing upwards and gently rub his stomach. Continue to do this for 5 to 10 minutes until the kitten burps and then let it go. You'll have to repeat this procedure after every feed until the kitten is old enough to play around and get plenty of exercise after feeding, which helps in eliminating gas. 6. Stimulate the kitten to poop and pee. Kittens do not use the bathroom on their own. Instead, their mothers stimulate their rear to make them use the bathroom. You can mimic this by wiping the kitten's rear with a piece of damp cotton wool. Continue to wipe until the kitten has relieved itself. You can stop helping the kitten poop and pee after it starts to do so on its own, which should occur at around 3 weeks of age. 7. Gradually wean the kitten after 4.5 weeks. Once the kitten is 4.5 weeks old, you can start weaning by gradually introducing moist food. Between 7 to 8 weeks, kittens are able to eat moistened cat food. At this point you can also start feeding them diluted goat or cow milk instead of formula. 8. Keep the kitten warm and comfortable. Kittens tend to get chilly very easily, especially if they have been outdoors for long periods of time. To check if the baby kitten is too cold, touch the paws and see if they are cold from underneath. The kitten must be warm so that it can digest food. If the kitten is cold, it will either reject feeding or will not be able to digest it. Even if it eats, the kitten will not be able to take in the nutrients if it is cold. Arrange a box with clean blankets and ensure that all of it is completely dry. You might have to change the sheets often to keep it clean. If the kitten is kept in a clean and warm environment, it will eat more and stay healthy.